Welcome back to the BJack 70 show. I'm your host, Brandon Jackson, and I'm tired of holding my tongue about Shilo Sanders. If you're unaware, this video is going to be about Shilo Sanders and what he said about Mary Kay Cabot. What Mary Kay said a couple days ago at Cleveland.com, she reported Deshaun Watson has taken an early lead to be quarterback one for the Browns after voluntary minicamp. And that got posted, and Shilo Sanders, the brother of Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders, hopped in the comments and said, "Go make a sandwich, Mary Kay. Go make a sandwich." The epitome of misogyny in one Instagram comment. And then yesterday, don't know when it happened, but I saw it earlier today, Shilo Sanders got on Twitch and doubled down. So I'm going to show you in full the clip that I saw of him doubling down on his comment about Mary Kay Cabot.
This is what I've been waiting to say all day, bro. And this is to Mary Kay. If you're going to be a reporter and report facts. Whenever you have your opinion, and your opinion is always something hateful to Shedeur, then it makes it seem like it's something weird, like it's an agenda that you have going on. And there's plenty of women in this field that take this serious and take reporting football serious and actually do homework and study the game and get the statistics right and get the news right. But with you, is so much emotion that I don't want you to make women look bad when it comes to reporting, because you don't have the will to actually want to report real things that are going on. So it don't even make sense. You want to go talk about this and that in minicamp, they don't even have all the receivers. How you gonna say, oh, this is what I think is gonna happen? We don't care what you think is gonna happen. Let Shedeur go practice. He don't need to be going on Instagram and Twitter and stuff and always seeing you just badmouth them. That's what I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? If it's reporting, it's reporting. You have facts, you have news, but when it comes to your opinion, you've been saying crazy things for the past since he's been there. So it's like, just chill with that, because it don't make no sense, and it makes you look crazy, like you don't know what you're talking about. And for all the women that actually take the time to go do their research and actually be real reporters and real journalists, then that's gonna make them look bad, bro. Because you already know, as a woman in this field of reporting football and sports, like, it's hard. So don't make it hard on everybody just because you don't feel like it. That's all I gotta say about that.
Okay, all right. First of all, let's address that she does report facts, that she's not a real reporter. She's literally a Hall of Fame journalist. Literally. She's in the Cleveland Sports Media Hall of Fame, and was honored by Pro Writers Association, like at the Hall of Fame ceremony, given an award. Only the second woman, since you're talking about women journalists, only the second woman to receive that award that she won. My brother in Christ, she is reporting what she was told. You can be angry, you can be upset, but you're upset and angry and speaking out at the wrong place. She is just the messenger of information. She is, like you say you want her to, she is reporting what she was told as fact. She was told Deshaun Watson has an early lead over Shedeur. Just let it be. Whatever you think you're doing, you're not doing it. You're not helping Shedeur's cause. You are not helping the Browns make a decision at quarterback. Everything you are doing currently is hurting. If you think doing this is helping Shedeur in any way, you are sadly mistaken. And the CTE must be early onset, because there's no way you can believe that you're helping. Going on Twitch, this is part of the ecosystem that caused your brother to go 5th round in the first place, because they think of your family as distractions, troublemakers, lightning rods, polarizing figures. Whether it's right or wrong for them to feel that way, this is not going to help the case. All Shedeur needs is to perform on the football field. He does not need anybody to take up his cause, to take up his claim to be quarterback number 1 for the Cleveland Browns. If he's going to be that quarterback, he's going to do it on the field. He doesn't need me. He doesn't need you. He doesn't need anybody on Twitter to champion him, because that is not where this battle is going to be won. It's going to be won on the football field. And I'm sorry to say, he's not doing it right now. Yes, it's early, but it's not that early, given that Todd Monken wants this wrapped up before you get to training camp. So yes, early, yes, April 30th as I record this, but it's not that early. You only got a few more times of off-season program and the team getting together and you showing what you can do on a football field. You only have so many attempts. And you on the outside screaming about misogynist comments about reporters that have relationships with the organization is not going to help anybody's cause. I just want you to know that specifically. Now, the thing is, the fact that Shedeur isn't in the lead, the fact that Deshaun looks better, that's not news that's just coming from Mary Kay. I know you're not here, and I know you probably don't listen to Cleveland sports radio, and I mean, honestly, I don't either. But I see clips on the internet. Mary Kay is not the only person that has said out loud that Deshaun was better in the training camp, and not the only person behind the scenes saying that Deshaun was better in minicamp. She's not the only one. It's not just coming from her. That is the sentiment in the building. And for what it's worth, I just from raw video clips from the minicamp that the media was able to provide, the one day that it was open to the media, it looked true. Shedeur is the one that threw an interception, threw a dumb pass into double coverage and got it picked off versus Deshaun. So that's only telling me what I saw was correct. In the few clips that we got to see from the media, Deshaun looked like the better quarterback in that situation. And it seems like as the week went on, that was what was happening. So clearly she was told that. Clearly she's not the only person thinking that. And you going on the internet causing a ruckus is not going to help, because maybe you're not forward thinking. Maybe you can't grasp what might happen tomorrow, what might happen 6 months from now, what might happen a year from now. Maybe you genuinely can't think about those things because, like I said, early onset CTE. No disrespect, because I probably got some of that coming later in life, but we'll handle that when we get to it. But if you can think about the future for just a little bit, let's say, I'm a fan of Shedeur. I hope this doesn't happen, but let's just say Shedeur doesn't become quarterback one for this team, or if he does become quarterback one for this team, he doesn't perform. It doesn't go well. Let's just say that happens. Do you think another team is going to give up draft capital or take a chance on a fifth round quarterback that clearly a lot of people in the NFL didn't like during the draft process? You think they're going to 2 years removed from that, after watching what he's done on the actual football field, you think they're going to want to take the chance that they can fix him when all of this noise surrounding him follows him everywhere he goes? And they know you can't help fans, you can't help the media circus and what gets clicks, and the creators that want to talk about him and post him and make edits of him and all that. They know they can't help that. But on top of that, his family members are actively attacking our local media, making it hard for everybody else. You attacking Mary Kay is going to do more harm than good in every single fashion, because now the next time they do press conferences, somebody's going to get asked about, what do you think about Mary Kay getting treated by one of your players' family members, their siblings, on the internet? What do you think about that, Todd Monken? What do you think about that, Andrew Berry? What do you think about that, Jimmy Haslam? They're going to have to deal with that. You think they want to deal with that? You think they want that headache? Nobody's going to sign up for that headache. Nobody wants to intentionally take that burden on, especially when the player is borderline anyway. Like, we have to be real. We have to be real. This whole Shedeur Sanders situation is so frustrating, because the play on the field, everybody that really, everybody that claims to be a Shedeur supporter, nobody can see the play on the field for what it is. When he played in 2025, it was more bad than good. And I've broken it down on this channel. You can go watch it. You can go see what I say in real time. There's flashes of greatness, but more often than not, there's bad decisions. There's bad pocket mobility. There's bad throws. There's inaccurate throws, but every now and then there's some flashes of greatness. It is not a lock. He is not a lock to have a long career in the NFL. He's not a lock to be on the Browns roster in the long term. Like, he's going to be here in 2026. He's not guaranteed anything after that. This coach didn't draft him. And I know everybody hated Kevin Stefanski for what he was doing to Shedeur Sanders. He was not a negative for Shedeur Sanders. Everything that people think that Kevin Stefanski did against Shedeur Sanders, is really just lunacy. Like he got out there on the field and he did what he did. You can watch the film. He's not guaranteed anything. He did not play well enough to be guaranteed the starting quarterback spot for any football team. He just didn't. And becoming a distraction because seemingly you think this is going to stop Mary Kay Cabot from doing her job, from reporting her news, from reporting her facts. You think you're going to stop that? You think you're going to change her? Do you know how many quarterbacks she's seen and covered and reported on while she's been in Cleveland? None of them have changed her. None of them have caused her to alter the way that she does reporting. And nobody's going to. It's not going to be Shedeur. It's not going to be you, Shilo. You're not going to change anything in Cleveland media. You're just going to have to accept what the media is. Either don't look at it, turn it off, block people, get off of social media, which I know you can't do because you're on Twitch. You got to be on social media. That's probably your livelihood now. If you're going to be in it, you have to understand what comes with it. People are going to be negative about your sibling. And we're in the business of telling the truth. I've told my truth on here every single episode that I've uploaded. And I'm a fan. I am a fan of Shedeur Sanders. I'm a fan of Deion Sanders Sr. I'm a fan of Deion Sanders Jr. Shout out Well Off Media. Deion Jr. is, part of the inspiration for me wanting to do this in the first place. You can see all my videos. I've been a Shedeur Sanders fan for a long time. I can't say the same about Shilo Sanders. I can't say the same that I've been a fan of yours watching you play football. I haven't been. But that's neither here nor there. I just want you to know, as a person, as a former football player that has an older brother, I'm going to tell you from the little brother perspective, that's not helping. You think you're advocating for him, you are hurting him. This is antagonistic. People don't. I'm sorry to say, Shedeur Sanders isn't good enough for his family to be antagonists to local media. He's not right now. Clearly not right now, because Deshaun is QB1. And you can check a video where I said he was going to be QB1 anyway. So it's just so disrespectful. And far be it for me to carry water for Mary Kay Cabot. She doesn't need it. Her resume speaks for herself, but to have the audacity to say that she has an agenda, that she's not reporting facts, that she's not a real journalist is asinine and misogynistic. Why? There's no reason for it. There's no place for it in 2026. I'm honestly, I'm just disappointed, and I feel sorry for Shedeur that his brother feels this way. and outwardly is going about it this way. Now, if you're his mouthpiece, if this is what he's feeling and you're just the messenger for it, then it is what it is. But that's just gonna lead down a bad road. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. If that's the case, if Shilo was putting out this message because Shedeur wants him to, that's going to lead to Deshaun Watson as quarterback one, Dylan Gabriel as the backup, Taylor Green, emergency third quarterback, and Shedeur Sanders' name on the transaction wire, waived and sitting there. No transactions after that, no visits, no workouts. Because what would be the point? What would be the point if our quarterback, somebody we think could be our quarterback, is going to be so thin-skinned that he sends his brother against local media, not even national media, because now, who knows what all national media is saying, but just a local reporter, somebody that they're going to have to face every single day after practice, after every game. It's just not a good look. So I'm not saying that Shedeur feels that way, but it's on the board because we don't know them personally. We don't know them behind the scenes. Shilo is the reason that this could be speculated on. So like I said, like I'm going to finish up, it's not helping. You need to stop. You need to apologize. You need to apologize to Mary Kay. Shilo. And she's gonna take the high road. She's not gonna say anything bad about you because, unlike you, she's a professional at what she does. And she knows that she is going to have to see Shedeur Sanders in the locker room. So she's not going to say anything bad about you because she knows the relationship that they have to have. Because again, she's a professional. She's a real journalist. She's a Hall of Fame journalist. I can't, man. I'm that's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable, man. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Unsubscribe from Shilo Sanders Twitch. Or if you support it, let me know in the comments. If you support it, stay on Shilo's Twitch. If you support misogyny in 2026, if you support, ignorance in 2026, go be over there. You can leave here, go be over there. That's cool with me. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys next week.